A while since we've spoke with you. I know one of the things that Brett Veach had told us that had, caught our attention was that, you played predominantly tackle at college, played all tackle, and that he thought you could work in at guard. I'm just curious if you've had a chance to kind of look at both those positions and what you've been studying and what you like about potentially, having the versatility to slide in if that's what's needed.
Ever since getting drafted and we had that conversation at the combine about me potentially moving to guard, I've been practicing both guard and tackle, trying to get comfortable so I can be as versatile as possible, help my team out.
Let's go to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, thank you for taking some time with us this morning. Right after you were drafted, you joined us and you just made a point to say that your health was ready to go. I just was curious, as this offseason has gone on and you've been in charge of really your own physical well-being and working out. So where are you at from a physical standpoint as you come back from the hip thing?
I'm fired up, firing on all cylinders. You're ready to put the pads on and get some contact. It's been a while.
Let's go to Herbie Teope. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Lucas, you mentioned working out at guard during the offseason. I'm just curious if two-part question here. Have you worked at left and right? And if you are called upon, especially in light of LDT's decision to play the right guard spot, how much easier is it for you from a technique point of view to go from right tackle to right guard?
I say I work both left and right the whole time because, I just want to be ready to play anywhere on the line. But I think it'll just help having the hand combat and stuff that I've been doing at tackle, having that at guard.
Let's go to Vahe Gregorian. Go ahead, Vahe.
Thanks, Brad. Hey, Lucas, I'm just curious regarding what you heard about Laurent's decision and how that struck you in sort of a big picture sense.
I was surprised, but big picture doesn't really mean much to me. I'm a rookie. I'm just coming in to learn and try to get ready and help the team in any way.
Let's go back to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Lucas, during the offseason on social media, we could see that you were heavily involved, even leading some of the protests with Black Lives Matter. And I just was curious and wanted to give you kind of the floor as to why that is a cause that matters to you so much.
Well, being as I'm African American, it's just a part of my lifestyle. I want to do better for me. I want to make it better for the people who come after me and everybody, all my brothers. I can't just stand around and let it happen.
Let's go to Michaela. Go ahead, Michaela.
Hi, Lucas. So have you been in contact with any veterans or mentors to prepare you for what's ahead? And also just what have you been doing personally to gear up for the season?
I haven't been in contact with anybody really. I'm excited to now start to do that now that we're finally here. But as far as preparation goes, just cross-training at both tackle positions and both guard positions so that I can do whatever I'm asked to do.
Let's go to Darren Smith. Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, Lucas, my question for you is I guess kind of two-front. Obviously, this is the first time in NFL history that they're going to have that they're not going to have a preseason. As a rookie coming in, what challenges do you feel that you're going to face and other rookies will face without having any real live game action prior to the start of the season? And do you think that's going to be a help or a hindrance to someone in your position?
I think it could either be. It depends on how it goes for you personally, but I think every rep is going to be even more important than previously because you don't have those preseason games to go and show your stuff. So in practice, you can't make any mental errors or any mistakes because it's going to count a lot more.
Let's go to Matt McMullen. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Lucas. So you've been training virtually, learning the playbook, everything with the Chiefs over the course of this offseason, but it's been kind of a unique offseason. How excited are you to finally be in the facility and just getting back to football here?
I'm super excited. We got in here. It's nice to see how they're doing everything safety-wise, keeping us safe, making us feel comfortable. But I'm really excited to get on the board and get on the field.
Let's go to Blair Kirchhoff. Go ahead, Blair.
Hey, Lucas, you talked about the cross-training when you switch positions. Can you speak to some of the, what are some of the differences and some of the nuances between playing guard and tackle? What are the types of things you have to work on, especially to switch from tackle to guard?
Guard, I definitely am going to have to be more firm, less space in between me and my opponent, and I'm going to have to shut him down a lot quicker than if I was at tackle and I had time and patience and all that.
Let's go to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey, Lucas. So you mentioned LDT earlier. I believe you spoke French too, so you kind of miss out speaking French with your buddy there?
Yeah, it would have been nice to have a teammate that could speak French too, sometimes joke around.
All All right, Lucas, I think we got everybody. We appreciate you taking the time today.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Thank you.